Welcome to Oil, live from the Philosophy Pub. Well, everybody's coming in along Wisconsin death trip out of the cold, back on your feet. Everybody singing along, a baptismal fire. We're all getting old, feeling the heat. Could it be a carnival ride, circle of death, pass any cup for all you believe. And a little child just died, a Wisconsin death trip. Never give up, just get up off your knees. As the slime going down into the mind, and we hear in the sound as it rings through the fire, and we gather around with our fears and desires. Wisconsin death trip tonight. Could have been something you said, Sharkland Aquarium, tear and a smirk. We all had a laugh, and I've been trying to shake it out of my head. Wisconsin death trip, shadows alert, and they're blocking our path. As the fly just sound down into right, and we gather around, sing to the light, and we know from the sound being alright. Wisconsin death trip tonight. I know, baby, right? Stevie James. amazed the way you're with me all the time. Baby, I'm amazed at the way I need you. Baby, I'm amazed at the way you hold me when I'm blind. Baby, I'm amazed at the way I believe in you. Yeah. Baby, I'm a man. Baby, I'm a lonely man in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Baby, I'm a man, and you're the only woman that would ever really have me. And you hold out your loving hand. Could've used a little more time. Trees of mystery out in dark, drawn in blue. Drawn in real time, blocking the light, trying to black out our souls. Yeah. When the small hand hits five, sirens will sound. We all clap, weary light as it breaks through the town. See the light in our eyes as we gather around the Wisconsin Death Trip. And the wisdom in our heart, drowning the sound. And the rain, it's a heart where it rings through the town. And God knows it's a start to gather around the Wisconsin Death Trip. Wind will round in the way, sirens will sound. Nothing gets in our way, nothing's keeping us down. And our God, He will know that we're sticking around Wisconsin Death Trip tonight. We're holding it down. Wisconsin Death Trip. I know it, you know it, God knows we're sticking around through the Wisconsin Death Trip. And the sun up and the sun is shining, and I know that our heart is in line on the Wisconsin Death Trip tonight. And everybody's gonna be fine. Yeah. I have this thing sometimes where I'm like, I changed lyrics, and people get really mad at me. They're like, why would you change the lyrics? And I don't know, because it's my fucking song. But okay, we're the thing about playing with Stevie James, as he pointed out, he knows all the songs. What is that? 374 songs?
Yeah. It's a lot.
I don't. Those are the originals. I don't know them. Stevie knows them.
Except for one I don't know.
Which is the one?
Orchids and Onions. What the fuck is that?
That was from when Billy Triplett. So Capricorn Records was going to sign four acts. And my mom called me one time. She goes, Jerry, who is Phil Walden? And I go, well, he's the president of Capricorn Records. And she goes, well, he's calling me all the time. Why's Phil Walden calling? He goes, Jerry's the white Otis Redding. I should know. I manage Otis Redding. Do you realize your son, he's like Otis Redding? I don't know if they called Danny Hutchins' mom, but they were going to sign 4 things. Panic, Colonel Bruce, Bloodkin, me. And at the very last second, 11 minutes and 50, 1 minute to go, there was a new general manager who decided that I wasn't Southern, hated reggae. He said, I don't want reggae on the record. I don't want you to play reggae live. I don't want you to play it in your basement with your band. I don't want you to listen to it on your stereo. He managed the Dixie Dregs, whatever the fuck that guy's name was. And fucked me, essentially. And I didn't get the deal. Which set me down a big rabbit hole of heroin addiction. But besides that, they didn't sign Danny. And that was like right when the Black Crowes were starting to break. And Bloodkin was the fucking real deal. Right?
Always.
I don't care if the Robinson brothers are watching. Bloodkin was the thing. They were the real thing, right? Right? Eric and Danny and they didn't sign Danny. And so for years, me and Danny would laugh like, how's that going for you being the greatest unknown songwriter in America? And I'd be like, well, I go, how's it going for you? He's like, I'm not making a fucking dime.
I'm gonna reel you back in here, bud. The song.
Okay, the song. What? Why are we talking about this song?
Because I said I don't know. There's one song I don't know. Orchids and Onions. And
oh,
went off on this whole thing.
Because Billy Triplett, they sent Danny up to Portland. Phil did for us to write songs together. Danny comes off the airplane back when you can meet the person at the gate, and he is the singularly most beautiful boy, like, period. He's got this long black hair. He's fucking gorgeous. Like, every woman and man in the place are, like, staring at him. And he's only wearing, like, some, like, I don't know, Athens clothes. Sorry, Dave Patterson. But, like, like this button up and whatever he's wearing. And we'd rented this hotel room to write songs, and I look at him, I go, what do you got? He goes, well, I got a sack of Black Beauties. Do you remember that Speed? He goes, what do you got? And I go, well, I got a couple grams of black tar heroin. And he's like, well, it sounds like we're writing songs, right? And so we wrote all those songs, like Way Too Loud, Dixie Mattress, and Yellow Ribbons and stuff. But Orchids and Onions was the one that never got recorded. And it's kind of a cool song.
Can you play it?
No, with a shotgun in my mouth could I play that song. I've never played it again. And then Billy Triplett died, and I don't know where the tapes went.
It's lost?
What?
It's gone? It's just gone forever?
No, other people have those tapes. Like, I think even Brent to the Philosophy Club.
I would appreciate it if you could get so I could learn it so I can say that I know all the songs.
I will find it. Louis Levine, Orchids and Onions. That's like your mission.
Is it okay if I move?
Find the tune. I know people have it. Now Billy Triplets, the state doesn't want to give it to us. Okay, I'm gonna play this song. Michelle White is gonna arrange my funeral stuff. Her husband, my friend Wayne, is gonna write the eulogy. In the middle of this, I'm gonna say a poem that really Casey Neal turned me on to. I'm not a poetry guy. I really don't know shit about it, but this is it's a Yeats poem. I first heard about it because of The Center Won't Hold, which is the Slater Kinney record, the one before, and I'm gonna put it in the middle, and then everyone's gonna go, oh my God, Jerry's dying of cancer. But the reason I got into this, I believe that there are songs that should never be played again, like The Wait, right? If Pop Staples comes back from the dead, or Richard Manuel, even then, I'm not sure anyone should ever play that song again. And this would be one of those songs, except Warren Zevon's version, as the story goes, and you met him, and I knew him for a while. Jorge Calderon was a bass player in El Rayo X, and he produced that last, it's called The Wind, last Zevon record. And Warren wants to record this song. So they're working on it all day, and finally Jorge goes, you know, man, we've been here forever. Why don't we take a break? We'll come back tomorrow when we're fresh. And Warren looks at Jorge and he goes, you know what, man? Because I'm fucking dying of fucking cancer. I'm all out of fresh. And records this version of the song that made it more important to me. So we're gonna play it. If it's ever played, fuck them all, right? Your mama, take this badge off of me. Cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark for me to see. And I feel that I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Mama put my guns in the ground because I cannot shoot them anymore. No. 'cause I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. And knocking on heaven's door. Take it, man. Right on down. Churning and churning and wired in gyre. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart, and the center cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world, and the blood-dimmed tide is loosed, and everywhere. The ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack of all conviction. The best lack all conviction. The best lack all conviction. While the worst are full of passion and intensity. Surely some revelation is at hand. Surely the second coming is at hand. The second coming. Hardly are those words out when a vast image out of spiritus mundi troubles my sight somewhere in the sands of the desert. A shape with lion body and the head of a man. A gaze blank and pitiless as the sun. It's moving its slow thighs while all about it real shadows of indigent desert birds. The darkness drops again. But now I know that 20 centuries of stony sleep were vexed in nightmare by a rocking cradle. And what rough beast, and what rough beast, and what rough beast, its hour come around at last, slouches towards Bethlehem to be born. Slouches towards Bethlehem to be born. knocking on heaven's door. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, I'm knocking. Sing along. Knocking on heaven's door. Open up. I'm knocking on heaven's door. Open up. Open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up. Come on, baby, I am knocking on the fucking door. Knocking on heaven's door. The center won't hold. The center won't hold. What rough beast slouches its way to Bethlehem? Knocking. Open up! Open up! Open up! Knocking. Heaven's door. Knocking heaven's door. Open up. I've been good. I've been trying to be good, man. Open up. Open up. Let me in. Let me in. I know he died for my sins, and I'm clean. I'm clean as a whistle. I'm clean as an Eric Martinez window in downtown Denver. I'm clean as a baby's bath, and he died for my sins. Gotta let me in. Open up! Open up! Open up, baby! Open up, because I'm knocking, yeah. I know it. And I'm knocking. Heaven's door. Heaven's door. All right. The poem was by Yeats. Casey Neal actually turned me on to that, but because I wanted to call my next record, what's the line? What rough beast. Stevie and I actually know songs that aren't sad. So, we know some, right? I know that I have picks up here. Okay, there's one. Yeah. Speaking of Jorge Calderon, sorry, I'm trying to get my things. We knew him from when toured a lot with David Lindley. And do you know the opening thing?
That's it. And it goes.
We're doing it in G.
Yeah.
Okay. To save my soul, you know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go now. You know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go. No, I got to save my soul. I won't let you go now. No, no, I won't let you go now. You know I won't let you go now. Oh, no, I won't let you go now. Some of them I say they get ready. Some of them are rocking steady. Some of them are doing reggae. Some of them are doing nothing. You know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go now. You know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go now. Some of them become a Christian. Some of them are politicians. Some of them are treat like Rasta. Some of them are born in Rasta. You know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go now. You know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go. You're a drunk guy. You know I won't let you go now. I know I won't let you go now. You know I won't let you go now. I know I won't let you go now. talking to my friend Hawk in Arcata, California today. And we were talking about like all these songs like Trust in Your Love and International Herb, and I was 20 years old. You know, man, I like a 20-year-old, you know, fake Rasta accent, man. Talk off, truth off, you know. Blood clot is our faith. Rastafari rule the way. Dip, 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 dip. Skiddly Barry, yeah, 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 yeah. Some of them become a Christian. Some of them a politician. Some of them are dread like Rasta. Some of them are bald-head Rasta. You know I won't let you go now. Oh no, I won't let you go now. You know I won't let you go now. No, no, I won't let you go. No, I got to save my soul. No, I got to save my soul. Baby, no, I won't let you go. Won't let you go. Won't let you go now. No, no, I won't let you go. Skit, 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 skit. Skittling out of my rhythm, my ja, 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 move as I stay. Right in my road. Skittle on my rhythm, my Rastafari, and I move up. I move up. Move up to my Lord, 'cause I'm learning the word. If you'd have told me 20 years ago that I was going to do a reggae song with a mandolin, well, first I'd have shot the mandolin player, and then I'd have probably shot myself.
Now you like it.
Now I like it, right? Right? Okay. Okay. We have songs. I don't know why people like this.
No, not that one.
What the fuck is this?
In your cups.
What? That's in your cups. Mm-hmm. Somewhere there's something over that says I'm like blowing my brains out. Up here? Okay, I remember I wrote this song, and then I played it for my therapist. He was concerned. Okay, but I get a lot of requests for this weirdly. What record is this on? I'm not even sure.
Into the Lovely.
Is it on Into the Lovely? But it's early, too early to think straight. 'Cause I don't wanna wait for cooler heads to call, or calmness to prevail. But today, I feel like Hemingway. I'm out of brilliant things to say. A hanging plastic on the wall to sign my holy grail. Blowing my brains out, baby, it's okay. 'Cause I'm not afraid, and it sure beats growing old and boring. Sure, a little dramatic here. It's selfish, but it's pure. And I haven't got the fight, but my true colors showing. So goodbye, know that I love you. I'm just lacking fortitude to see this chapter through. So I must be going. I'm blowing my brains out, baby, it's okay. I'm not afraid to keep it going old and more. Blowing my brains out, and if you choose to tell, I'm not afraid of God, and I don't believe in hell's half warning. It's a guitar solo part. Blowing my brains out, baby, it's okay. 'Cause I'm not afraid, and it sure beats growing old and boring. Blow my brains out, if you choose to tell. 'Cause I'm just in rock, I don't believe in hell's half warm. I'm blowing my brains out, I step into the light. Well, at least there's fucking light. 'Cause these shadows keep me down each morning. These shadows bring me down each morning. And these shadows bring me down each morning.
Song, man.
I love it when people are like, can you play that at our wedding? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, we're gonna say this for the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then this is. Are we gonna even try this? All right. Here's a song that Stevie rehearsed, and I didn't. I'm going to hell for anybody. Ain't 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 going to hell for anybody. I can manipulate people as well as anybody. Bust them and burn them. Burn them and burn them. I make believe I'm in love with anybody. Hold them and gumbo. Down in the mesa. If I'm not satisfied what it feeds, I've been down that road. I know where it leads, but I ain't going to hell for anybody. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Ain't going to hell for anybody. I can twist the truth as well as anybody. Wine 'em and dine 'em, fine 'em, blind 'em. I can mislead the people as well as anybody. I got the vision to cause any kind of division, but I got that rolling on the paper. I control to get the whole world to take my soul. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Not for father, not for mother, not for sister, not for brother. No way. Smoke rises forever on a one-way ticket to burn. A place reserved for the devil. All that the devil's evil. And I can rob and steal as well as anybody. I know how to do it. I can see through it. I can influence people as well as anybody. I know what to tell them. I can brand them as well. But I'm in love and it's finally emerging. I see through man's illusions. I see through his facades. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Ain't going to hell for anybody. Not for father, not for mother, sister, not for brother. Hey. It's the bridge chorus from the song. I can manipulate people as well as anybody. hell for anybody. I ain't going to hell for anybody. I ain't going to hell for anybody. Not for father, not for mother, not for sister, not for brother, no way.
Nailed it.
We did it. That's the one thing about Stevie James. Like I'm like, there's no way we can fucking do it. He was like, he's always like, no, we can do it if you just pay the fuck attention. Which is hard for me. I'm watching this Cristiano Amanpour interview with Bill Gates.
Oh wow.
And he was talking about, if he was a kid, he'd have been on the spectrum, he would have been on all these meds, and he goes, but he wasn't, so he broke into the computer class and wrote code for the first personal computer.
What about that?
Not that one.
Oh, which one are you doing?
I was gonna do the dancing one.
Oh, yeah, there you
What's it called?
go. Carmen Miranda.
Carmen Miranda. Yeah, where I dance.
You dance. And you talk about dancers.
And we've worked out some dancing moves.
Couple.
Hazel has actually been working on the choreography for this for quite a while. Hazel, are you ready to come out and do that dancing part?
Maybe next time.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon though.
Still working on
Okay. Because my kids are dying to see it. I fucking hate these fucking things. No, I love them. Red Bull, they're our sponsor. We're actually making $5,000 a piece. Think that? On that note, I watch all these different, YouTube podcasts and like Trey, what's his name? Trey Crowder, the liberal redneck, or all the guys on the Bulwark. They've got no problem pitching their podcasts and their money and their products, and I hate it. But there's two things about it if you're actually watching this. One, during Happy Book, a lot of my little bit bigger rock stars put it behind a paywall. And I felt that it needed to be free. And that if you didn't have the money, you could watch it. And there wasn't like special content that you could watch for more money. It was crucial to me. One thing I know about wealthy people is if they buy a $20 ticket, they bought the ticket. You can't then say, "Oh, but you're rich. Give me more money." So you just leave it to donations, and sometimes in Happy Book, thanks to this fan base, and we were surviving. We were making fucking buttloads of cash on Thursday nights and paying for Dex's studio time and all these things. I don't want to make you feel guilty, but it went from 3,000 or 4,000 on a Thursday to like we're lucky if it's 300. There's a very strong argument in my life for me to do more of this, to focus on oil. There's a number of reasons. I think with the musicians that I care about, it's far more intimate. And I've been playing with Stevie James for 40 fucking years, and we're able to do things that like really can't do live. you know, and any of these guests, you know, the mysterious Hazel, my friend Brent, and the Philosophy Pub. You know, the idea is to pay people. So, you know, whining, that's great. $300 is great. $400 is great. Okay, I'm full of shit. It's got to go up because this is kind of what we want to do, and as the tech gets better, and Hazel and my friend John and Michelle and Adam, and you know, the idea is that we start to do more interviews with people. We start to fly in musicians, Brett Mosley from Melbourne, or Ella Spencer from Suffolk, or the idea is to build it out. I like the podcast idea, but I like this. There's always this argument to like, why don't you record the live show like on a Monday morning and then spend all week? But it's not the same as Stevie and me knowing that however many of you are watching and you're taking little notes and sending me nasty letters, you're late. I can't believe you fucked up the Bob Dylan lyrics. Why does Stevie roll his eyes every time you hit the wrong song? Who the fuck is Hazel? What are those philosophy books behind? Like, you know, what cult are you in? All of that makes a live show better, right? So I guess this is that pitch. There are people that want to sponsor it. It has legs, but I think it kind of depends on the fans, and if you don't have a fucking dime, this is available to you. It's not tiered. You're not missing parts of it. If you do, and last week you sent $30, send $50. You know, it's. I don't know how we're supposed to do that. All I know is in the music business. To open for a band in 1985, 1986, it was $150, right? That's what we did. To open for
the whole band.
Somebody big, yeah, for our whole band.
Yeah.
And now, to open for a band,
$150.
it's $150.
Or we have to pay $150.
Yeah, and then and for the monitors. I was in England. I was in Brixton, and we were talking about reggae, and I'm like, yeah, man, we played with all those Brixton bands, you know, Steel Pulse and Oswald were the ones that wouldn't turn on Brad's monitors on the electric drum set. So I wore a dress with eyeliner, and what was her name? Makeda. Brings me on stage. You know, Juddy, you know, tell me why, man, you wear a dress on stage. And because they fucked with those fucking homophobic fucking Brixton fucking Oswald guys so bad. And she was so mad. And then we played and we smoked them. Actually, I don't know if that's true. They were pretty good. Fucking Oswald. But all that Brixton stuff, Linton, Quasi Johnson, and Roots Maneuver. Okay, are we running out of time? Is everybody bored?
We're good for time.
What?
We're good for time.
Oh, we're already talking too much. Is this the philosophy question?
Yeah, and it's thematic this time.
Is it deep?
It's deep and it's based on your songs.
Shall we play a song
Thematic.
first? Oh my god, I hate you.
What's the question?
All right, let's do our thing that we're gonna do. Then we're gonna do that question because it relates, and then we'll end with our would like to point out that Wayne and Michelle named their dog Mancha. Which was my brother's blue heeler down in Mexico. And I used to run like far, 5-10 miles, and Mancha, my brother's dog, would come with me, and there were these wild packs of dogs that would chase us up the riverbed, and Mancha would fuck them up. She was a good dog. I think now those people that live up the riverbed, they have like gold-plated 9mm. I'm scared of water. I'm scared of fire. I'm scared of finally giving in to my desire. Hey, Mancha, check me from the dog. I'm scared of boxes. I'm scared of holes. And I'm scared of dying just to prove I've got a soul. Hey, Mancha, protect me from the dogs. Protect me from the dogs. Protect me from the dogs. Yeah, the motherfuckers always howl. And I'm scared of darkness. And I'm scared of light. And I'm scared of hippies telling me that it's alright. Hey, Mancha, check me from the dogs. I'm scared of hatred. I'm scared of love. I'm scared of chicken little skies from up above. Hey, Mancha, check me from the dog. Check me from the dog. Check me from the dog. Coming after us now. So I got a question. When they built Luke's dragon bench at the fair, did Paul get his name on it now? Do you know? I was watching this thing about the tsunami, and this song is about us losing friends in the 2004 tsunami. But it's actual footage. And it's just like a 100-foot fucking wall of water. And our friends were there at the very end of this really expensive hotel. The furthest cabin out. I'm not sure they would have even seen it. But it was moving at 400 miles an hour. If you're not taking a fucking solo fucking dude, I'm gonna... Orchid for you, a Mekong on ice. When will it be lovely? It would be lovely. Only our troubles leaving behind. Into the lovely, into the lovely right. Sometimes the place is all that you get. Beautiful flame, you never forget. Take hold of my hand, look into my eyes. Tell me you love me. I know that you love me. It's only our soul learning to fly into the lovely, into the lovely light. Sometimes the blaze is all that you get. A beautiful flame, you'll never forget. Sometimes the way comes on like a jet. Oh, don't be afraid. We're swimming to Phuket. you get. Beautiful flame, you'll never forget. Sometimes the way comes on like a jet. I am amazed. We're swimming to Phuket. Sometimes the rain rolls off like the sweat. All down the rain, good to forget. Sometimes in love, that's what we get. Yeah, baby, we're blessed. We're swimming to Phuket. I know. Shut the fuck up. Don't make me feel bad. I forget where that part
No,
went.
I know you were born brand new today, right? That's that lyric.
I know you were born brand new today.
Just for the nerds out there, so they,
All right. If I got my telephone. We have two things to talk about. One is my psalm from Tom. And so I don't know about you guys. Whatever. Psalm 146, 5-9. How blessed is he whose help is the God of Jacob, whose hope is in the Lord his God, who made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them, who keeps faith forever, who executes justice for the oppressed, who gives food to the hungry. The Lord sets the prisoners free. The Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord raises up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. The Lord protects the strangers. He supports the fatherless and the widow, but he thwarts the way of wickedness. Literally, this stuff is getting me through. I kind of made a thing about not making this about politics. I have a really good friend. She's 25, 26, lives in England. Telling me what I don't know about the Gaza and Palestine and Israel, and I'm like, but I fucking been there. And she's like, I'm tired of hearing how just because you've been there, you know what you're talking about. And I'm like, well, how much more can I know? And so sometimes I forget. Somebody comes after me all the time. Like there he is again, not talking about. What was the line? Because I wasn't going down the Genocide Joe thing. I was going down the let's not have a tactical nuclear weapon fucking thrown at Egypt thing, which is a lot more people than 40,000. Doesn't mean that I support war crimes. It means that I think that there is nuance in politics, and I don't think nuance works well in tweets. And we have political songs, and I can write things that make people mad. But I'm trying. One is I'm super blessed with people that I love that play music. I spent a lifetime. I spent a fucking lifetime with Stevie James. That's weird. That's a long time.
Quality space. That's
Quality space. Knowing when to get apart. Like, you know, I met my friend Brent in church. I met Hazel in this mystery way that we're never going to talk about till we write the book. And I'm blessed. So I could sit here and fucking rail about politics. I was trying to explain to a guy who wants me to do this podcast thing. I'm like, there used to be hundreds of people that followed me just to watch me eviscerate those fucking MAGA fucking potatoes. And you want to fuck those guys? Call them a potato.
oh yeah.
Because then they have to defend it. I'm not a potato! Fuck you! I'm not a potato! Yeah, you go for it, you motherfucker. But
I got some more ammo.
I have spent a lot of my life traveling in countries where you know, there were militias and there was an authoritarianism that people were scared. I remember with my friend Chicken Fingers. Justin Benela, the first time there was this old man. I had these glasses, and he asked if he could see my glasses, and so I sure. And he put the glasses on, and he started crying, and then he started speaking in French. This was in south of Phnom Penh, and his kid said, "This is the first time Grandpa's put on a pair of glasses." And the first time that he spoke in French, because when the Khmer Rouge came through, glasses would shoot you, meant you were educated. French meant that you were educated and beholden to the colonizers. And he puts the glasses on. He looks around and he starts, you know, très bon, yeah. This heavy moment, which I think, you know, is it of all the shit that I get because I was not weighing in heavily on the Gaza and Israel. A couple of reasons. I love Israel. A couple of the best gigs I ever played in my life were there. It's kibbutz outside of a lot. Tel Aviv and the Hamas bombs first started falling. I'm a fucking Arab. Right? If you don't think I have an affinity for Palestinians, fuck you. But I know that having walked along Sharon's wall, that in that particular argument, I was going to lose friends in a situation that's that was very, very hard to describe. It's really easy to go, Hamas was funded by Netanyahu, you dumb fucks. Like, that's how that happened, because he didn't want Fatah and he didn't want a two-state solution. He funded Hamas. So what, I'm going to type that every day, and then I'm going to argue with people, and then I'm going to be told I'm anti-Semite, I'm anti-Arab, so I kept quiet, kind of for the first time in my life. We are at a very different time now. We are watching the end of 200 and however many. How long have we been in the country?
250.
A while. Experiment, and it's. I know that on stage I say things like like when I tell young people, they like, man, we'll never be able to afford a house in Portland or Seattle or San Francisco or Santa Cruz, and I'm like, yeah, I go to the Midwest, you buy 30 acres and an 8-bedroom fucking farmhouse and start your own scene, and they say, well, what'll we do with our MAGA, evangelical Christian neighbors? And I'm always like, bake them a casserole. Maybe don't wear your Antifa t-shirt, but walk over, bake them a fucking casserole, probably with sliced hot dogs and fucking egg noodles or something, and they'll probably be lovely neighbors.
Really?
I think they would.
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Well, because you lived in Montana, I would.
But I don't want to know those guys.
See.
I got nothing in common with those motherfuckers. I voted for Trump.
Otherwise,
Fuck them.
Otherwise, we got a war.
Okay.
Otherwise, well, this is.
Sorry, everybody.
No.
That's how I feel.
I think
I'm
it's
not baking
important.
an old casserole for the fucking MAGA.
So they're talking to my brother, talking about the first time I was buying a Mossberg 500. That's the gun. You want the gun? If you can't fucking kill it coming through your fucking door with a fucking 12 gauge, you should run. Pay your meth bill. Do whatever it is. But get the fuck out of there, because your fucking AR fucking 15 isn't going to do shit for you, and you're a pussy to even fucking own one. Get the shotgun. If you can't solve it, run. Grab your family, get the fuck out. And I'm very worried about living in Portland. I think Trump is no joke about his retribution, and he hates us here. And so at my house, we talk about where we're going to move. Like what country. My 12-year-old, almost 12-year-old, hates that conversation. She saw Taylor Swift in Vancouver. She says, maybe Vancouver. But I am starting to sadly agree with what Stevie said. Like fuck home. And I do Bikram yoga. The other day, one of this new Bikram teachers said, if you acted like this in class, Bikram would come step on your back. And I'm like, yeah, and I throw his fucking rapey fucking ass out the fucking window. And she was like, what? I'm like, it doesn't mean I don't like the yoga. The Constitution, sure, it was written by slave owners, but it's a phenomenal fucking document that's been used all over the world, and we're giving up on it. We're walking out of NATO. Do you have any fucking idea what's it's not where I was gonna go with this, but then I get the philosophy question: is there life after death?
Well, according to my wife, no. She died twice.
Yeah.
And she said there was nothing. Zero. Blackness. Nothing.
My
absence of everything.
My experience of that, with waking up to defibrillators, and I just saw this pink light, but I refuse to believe that.
Yeah, me too.
And I would tell you why I refuse to believe it, and I've said this a million times. I have, uber wealthy friends who are atheists, and I'm like, so you're laying on your deathbed, don't believe in God, you die, and you're surrounded by a beautiful family you raised, you had an empirical dynasty of money, and you're like, I got a good hand. I'm okay. But like when I think of this one person, he's traveled like me. We've been to the favelas and trench town and shanty towns and townships and the slums of Mumbai and Delhi and fucking, you're 42 years old. 5 of your 10 children have already died. Dying of tuberculosis. It could be cured in any major hospital in the world. And you're in a shack made of cardboard and tin, and someone comes in and they go, yeah, no God. Maybe you got a picture of Hanuman or Ganesh. No God. I refuse to believe in that universe. I can't. I won't. I think there's more, and people laugh at me, and you know, Stephen Hawking's. Every time I watch Neil deGrasse Tyson, it makes me feel like I'm a fucking moron. But we were in the philosophy thing. It was like, when? What was the question? Like, when does faith and reality connect? I think that's what the question was.
It's a good question.
But
I don't remember that question, but it's a good one.
I think it was a good one. And I remember watching a guy, this is a long story, getting executed. They were shooting him. And what he didn't do was beg for his life. What he did do is he prayed. And I think that I have a very big ego. I know that's silly to most of you people who think I'm just a selfless guy walking through the, you know, with my gypsy music friends playing Phil Monroe songs. I'm on a death where I'm Jerry Joseph. And I'm 6'7". I've got long, fucking beautiful hair. My dick is fucking 10 inches fucking long. I'm fucking cut like a motherfucker. And you know, maybe the Mormons promised me that. But I do want to see my dad. You know, I'd like to see my Aunt Maxine and my Aunt Virginia. So I'm going with life after death. I don't know what that looks like. You know, Ram Dass would be like, well, you're just part of the greater consciousness, and I have too much of an ego for that. And he would say, you know, karma is your ego getting in the way of seeing God. But I'm like, but I want to just be, you know, Billy Strings in Jimmy Page clothes or something like that. No, that's not what I really want to be. Just Stevie wants to be.
Kind of a reincarnation guy.
And I get that too. My friend Patrick Kenny.
You're a dolphin. You know, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, but Patrick Kenny's like, he's always like, you know, man, at least twice, Jerry Joseph, you were burned at the stake. Right? You were born so fucking angry. Whatever the fuck they did to you, you're still mad. I don't know. Come on, Brent. That's a 5-hour seminar.
How long started?
But we're gonna end with this song, which we didn't do knowing that Brent was gonna hand us something that he's a fucking lecturer. Okay, so we're gonna leave you with this. We would like to thank Anthony Minter and Adam Ruback. And I don't know, is Michelle White's even watching this? Did she turn it off after knocking on heaven's door? Carson, John Hornberger, there's all kinds of people that. But most of all, I want to thank my friend Brent, and the Philosophy Club. And I still never say like your last name or where it is, or I'm keeping it a little bit obscure. And then the mysterious Hazel. Do you really have all my banking information now and like my credit cards and stuff like? I didn't know that till today. When the bank said, "Did you really okay, Hazel?"
You better not make me mad.
All right. First time I heard this song, I think I was just kind of starting to fucking shoot heroin. I was 17. I'd hitchhiked up to Humboldt County, and this guy sang it. And then I remember playing it with Anders Osborne at the Maple Leaf, like right after Katrina. And since then, there's a bunch of different versions. I like the Krishna Das. Stevie, this is the Staples one.
They did it.
Kind of.
Cooter did it.
This is the Cooter one.
That's
All right.
when I first heard it was from them.
I can't tell what those chords are on that
G.
fucking thing.
We're
What?
in G. We're in G.
Okay,
Key is
G.
C.
just for one more taste. You tell them what you want. You begging for your last dime. Tell them what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. I know that Jesus hit that main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus hit that main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus hit that main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, you understand exactly what you want. He knows. He knows. Listen, if you're wrong, you're main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, baby, tell him what you want. Well, thank you very much for listening. This is Oil. And there's lots of different things that have happened, but Tom Garnsey says this duo thing is like the greatest thing. He does. One more time, I want to thank my friend Brent and the Philosophy Pub. I could do this without my partner, Hazel. And so we're working on it. Sometimes we're late. Sometimes we have no idea what we're doing. The idea is it's going to start building and hopefully it's more interactive. You send in songs and then you ask questions and then there's interviews and things, maybe pre-recorded stuff. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, but we're trying to kind of build it, and we'll build it. We want to keep it free, even if it goes to a podcast or Patreon. We don't think that because you don't have money, you shouldn't see all of it. Which, it's like, when we used to go to Costa Rica and Nicaragua, and people would pay all this money, they'd pay $100 a ticket a night or whatever. And then the Nicos and the Ticos, they'd come in for $5, and only a total fuckhead would go, well, why is he paying $5 and I'm paying $100? It's because it was our fan base that was making those shows happen. And if we're going to keep this free for people, it's kind of like that. You got money? Great. Send us money. Look at Stevie. Send him some money. And if you don't have any, we're just fucking glad you're here. Because I believe in this. I believe that there's life after death. And I know that I love you, all of you. And I believe in my heart that God loves you and that you're not alone. And I think it's fucking time. It's here. We stand together. We try to bring in maybe some of our neighbors we don't disagree with. And and we fight the fuck back. This is the moment, you guys. It's fucking time. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, you're really thinking about leaving the country? I'm like, no, I'm thinking about it rather fucking shoot Proud Boys, but I have children, and I don't know what I'm going to do. What I need to know is that our community is together, and we're staring down the barrel of the end of things we know. So that's dark. And so in the spirit of fighting the darkness, I'm actually playing with a mandolin. Crazy, right? Like, love you very much. What you need, baby. Stevie James Wright on the mandolin. God bless each and every one of you. Have a good night. Hazel, tell me when I can shut the fuck up. Love.
All right, dude.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Right?
Cool. So, can we still play that Dylan tune with the band
All right.
at the Laurelhurst?